What is poppin'? What is poppin'? What is poppin'? Hello, I'm Empress Shady Healing Oracle, and I'm back at you for another day and some inspiration. Okay, I hope that you woke up feeling happy, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, everything that you need to be feeling here on your journey. Okay, thus far. So, as always, thank you for sharing, commenting, subscribing, coming through, viewing my joint. I appreciate you. And I don't know if I said it, but I am Empress J, the Healing Oracle. Okay. And also, if you haven't seen, I have another channel. My main channel is called Empress J, the Healing Oracle. And I do a lot of, talking, channeling, reading, healing. Okay. So, what we have from Spirit today is lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. Your affirmation is, I make having fun and laughing a priority in my life and look for new ways to lighten up every day. So make sure you're lightening up. This life is not supposed to be so damn hard. It is, but it's all in how you take it, okay? It's not supposed to be felt like that. You're supposed to, have some fun with your struggle. And I know it's hard to say, but at the same time, it's really all how you look at it. It's all about perception. It's really about your perception, how you perceive what you're going through. Okay, so open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. I make a decision to open my heart to another and trust that all will be okay. All right? And that's hard to do. After, it's not an easy thing to ask someone to open up their heart after they've been hurt, after they've put themselves in a position to heal, and they've because the only way you can heal is by isolating yourself a bit. So after a person has been isolated, it's kind of hard to open back up to other people, but it's very important that even though you're going through things, you're in two things, you have to lighten up. Don't be so serious. Second thing is open up. Allow yourself to shine. Let people really see who you really are. It is okay and it is safe. Okay, so have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet you still must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Affirmation. I trust that I'm taken care of and that everything will work out for me. So lighten up, open up, and have faith, okay? Those are the main. So making sure that you know that, you really need to lighten up. Don't take life so serious. Open up to other people, especially someone that you may feel continue to be discerning. That's important. Have your boundaries. Know who you can open up to. But there is someone in your life or someone coming your way that you can trust, that you're safe with. And you need to have faith that everything is going to work out in your favor. These are oracle messages. They said to let you know. Have faith, okay? You're taken care of by Spirit. And the more you understand that, the more you believe that, the more you know that, the better you're going to be, okay? So let's get some starseed messages here for us, okay? Let's see what they want us to know from the stars. Be putting me through with the shuffling. Nope. One more time. One more. Okay, angels, hands up. Gracious, help me with this message, please. Okay. All right, so let's unpack this. We have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, trust your gaze within, turn your gaze within. It's like a beautiful woman walking around like a cavern, like she's underwater with like where the like I would say where like the mysteries of the earth are held. Like she's there. It's like all paths lead home. That is home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So with whatever you're, dealing with, it's really about, Spirit wants you to know to turn inward. That's the only way that you're going to find the answers that you need. You have to go within. That's where home is at. That's where you find your spiritual team. That's where you can, be okay. You have to be one with your intuition, one with yourself, so that you know how to move forward. Okay, because God is found within you. Higher power within. Turn your gaze within yourself. For anything that you got going on, go within. Okay, inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Wow. So it's really about going within yourself, trusting yourself, having faith, believing, knowing that inner earth, okay, within yourself also, okay? It's beautiful within you. The more you go within yourself, you will be able to find that inspiration that you need to move forward. You will be able to find that strength, okay? You will become more courageous the more you walk closer to yourself, the more faith that you have, the more you lighten up, because life should be lived easily. Yes, shit is hard sometimes. Yes, life can be very draining. It can be so difficult, but beautiful at the same time, because this is your life. Not everyone gets to live life like you. I don't get to live my life the way you live your life. You don't get to live your life the way I live my life. And that's a beautiful thing. That means it's genuinely unique depending on the person. So remembering that the beauty is also found within you, because this is beautiful. You see that scene? It's inner earth, right? So that's within yourself. Like, this beauty lies within. It's time for you to tap into this beauty. When you're feeling sad, when you're feeling down, when you don't know which road to take, go within to come without. All right? That is the way you find your peace, is you go inside and get your peace. Become your own peace. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader that you wish you had. Okay? So yeah, there's a lot of us that are really by ourselves out here physically. A lot of us even surrounded in a room with people and still feel alone. But you got to make sure that you know that you have to forge. You have to, do the work to pave that new path for yourself. Don't follow anyone. Don't follow your old way of thinking. Don't follow the old way of believing. Pave a new path. Be the leader that you wish that you had. Be that person that you wanted in your life but never got. The person that comes with that advice that gets you out of that bad mental state. That person that helps push you forward, when you need it. Like, be that person for someone else, but be that for yourself first. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love, right? So it's all about like knowing that you have to let go. You have to, for me, the great severing, when this card comes up, it is time to release things, the past, preconceptions of what life should have been, but wasn't for you. Because within that we find sadness and depression and stress and shit. But when you let that go, the great severing, that means the eternal cut off of anything that doesn't work anymore. Let it go. LIG that shit and keep it moving. The old me is dead and gone. That old stuff is gone. You understand what I'm saying? That anger, the conflict. No, we're going to soften ourselves to love now. We're going to let all that shit go. Put it all together in the basket and throw that shit away. You hear me? Burn that shit. It's gone. It's dead. It don't belong here no more. It's time to soften to some love. Even if the only love that you soften to is the love within yourself. The love for your path. The love for your higher power. Soften to that love, people. It's time. So making sure that you're releasing anything that no longer serves you, anger, conflict, all of that. That is all together this message. Like, lighten up, have faith, open up to yourself, to other people that you feel you can trust. Sever those negative thoughts, those negative situations. Go within. You know what I'm saying? Go within. See the beauty within yourself. Okay? So this, let's get some messages from the universe. Alright. Universe, what would you like us to know? What would you like us to know? Too much. So, my productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. Because everything's a mirror. I am in sync with the flow of life. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. So it's all about going with the flow of your life. Don't forge. Forge, don't follow. Don't follow nobody. Pave that path for yourself. It's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that love inside of you, remember that you are a mirror. That difficult relationships, if they are negative, it's because there's a mirror there. You may have been in that vibration at some point, okay? So now you have to see yourself when you were not healed. You have to see yourself in that light so that you can heal those parts of yourself and remove yourself from that relationship if you can't heal it. If it can't get better, then you got to be removed. A lot of relationships and situationships that come along in our life is because that we are needed to see ourselves, really see ourselves, so that we can uplift ourselves and fix the things that no longer work for us anymore. When the spirit universe wants us to see who we are, they put a mirror in front of our face that is a difficult relationship, that is what they consider a twin flame or a karmic relationship. That's because your ass was in that energy, but you had to see someone else the same way, acting the same way that you've acted, so that you could fix it within yourself. And you have to remember that the more productivity that you have, it comes from your inspiration. So the more inspired you are, the more you can produce. The more creative you are, the better you can be for yourself. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're clear in your mind so that you can keep yourself open for inspiration. Find that inspiration everywhere. Okay, because that is what, if you focus on your inspiration, then it's going to bring you joy. Okay, your task won't be like tiresome. They won't be hard. They won't be like a task. It will be a fulfillment from your heart. It will be something that you're doing because you love to do that, like what I'm doing here. I love this. This brings me so much joy. I love this. I love reading these cards. I swear to God, it means everything to me. It means everything. It took me a while to be able to get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all have things that we have to deal with within ourselves to be able to really, truly bring our gifts outside, to actualize our gifts. Okay? And remembering that when you're in sync with yourself, when you're in alignment with your assignment, when you are in alignment with your frequency, with yourself, okay? You will be able to flow in life. It won't be pushed, it won't be rushed, it won't be it will be a beautiful flow. That's how love should be, that's how life should be. Flow. Okay? So I hope that you like this message. You know what I'm saying? Okay, wait a minute. Spirit says one more set of cards. They was like, no, sister, you're not done yet. Okay, so we're gonna go with the my Elegant Oracle deck real quick. I'm gonna finish this up with some advice from Spirit. Spirit, what do you want us to know? What is your advice for us? For my beautiful souls, my healing angels. Haha. Higher calling. Okay. Serenity. Oh. Indecision. Victory. Abandonment. Oh my goodness, Spirit. Decisiveness. Clarity. Insecurity. Euphoria. Freedom. And passion. And they said one more. Tangibility. So we're going to unpack this really fast, okay? Now, and I'm going to go card. I shouldn't have sat them out like that because the way that I need to read them is not that good. Okay. Now, when you walk inside, when you go somewhere and you turn within, good job, buddy, that's great. When you turn within yourself and you start having faith and you start lightening up, opening up, believing in yourself, forging a new path for yourself, right? You're going to be answering your higher calling because there's a higher calling here for you. There is something more for you, okay? But you need clarity. In order to get here, you need to be clear mind. And you have that now, okay? Because at some point you were in indecision. You didn't know which way to go. There were some things that you weren't sure of. But then you started to feel euphoric about life. You started to believe more about yourself. You started to feel spirit around you. That euphoric feeling, that like real delicacy, that beautiful feeling, you know what I'm saying? And you know how to make decisions. You have decisiveness. You know who you are. You know how to make the decisions that you need. Because at some point you were in abandonment. You were abandoned by those who you felt were supposed to be there, who said they would be there. And then because of you being abandoned, you became insecure about yourself. You weren't sure if you could get to the tangibility of your life. But you truly had passion for your life and for yourself, right? And for spirit. And you started to feel serene. You really feel the serenity now, this peace that you found. Because you are now free. You have freedom. And now, it is time for you to walk into your victory. I'm Empress J, the Healing Oracle. I love you. Have a great afternoon. Later.